Hola mi gente, bienvenidos a JOUKER PR GAMING. Estamos de vuelta live por aquí por YouTube. Así que hoy no pensaba hacer live de Elder Scrolls, pero dije como iba a estar bastante rato, yo dije pues vamos a tirarnos un live. Y si las personas me quieren ver jugando, pues me vea jugando. Y en estos días he estado jugándolo, pero bien poquito, como ni 20, media hora. Entro, cojo, ¿verdad?, las mejoras para lo del caballo, la capacidad, ¿verdad?, de la carga y todo eso, y vuelvo y salgo. Pero en estos días me puse a hacer con cada personaje un dungeons, hago uno y ya, y lo dejo ahí. Pero tengo pensado, como los domingos tengo Starfield, estoy pensando si sábado en las tardes, o sea, los días que pueda en las tardes, pues tirarme también un live de Elder Scrolls. Este es el juego que por lo menos en mi PC le he metido mucho más horas. Le he metido 200 y pico a este juego, 235 creo que me dice. Así que todavía tenía un DLC que compré, los primeros DLC que salieron de Elder Scrolls Online. Esos primeros DLC, esos packs, los compré, no los jugué porque estuve jugando las expansiones. Y vamos a jugar ahora de Orsinium, es que se llama, algo así. Anyway, no le he tocado esa expansión, pues voy a estar jugándola ahora. Y aproveché y cambié los textos de español, pues para entender un poco más de qué va la historia, porque yo en inglés pues o sea, lo entiendo, pero a la hora de leer los subtítulos pues me tranco y no quiero que me pase eso. Solo cambié los subtítulos, toda la traducción me tradució todo, o sea, y me voy a sentir raro, pero anyway, nada, estaré jugando un ratito. Y como lo mencioné, estoy considerando los sábados jugar el Scroll Online para tener dos contenidos como que constantes. Sería el Scroll y Starfield, sábado y domingo, así. Y en estos días pues le he estado dando también duro a los multiplayer, que en la tarde puede que me tire otro live. Y en la noche también en la noche estaré jugando Halo nuevamente, que anoche estuve haciéndolo. Pero en la tarde estaré en Titanfall, porque quiero bajarle ese hype que tengo por los juegos multiplayer antes que llegue Dragon Dogma. Así que una vez llegue Dragon Dogma, no creo tocar más a Titanfall y a Battlefield, porque lo voy a estar dando durito, tanto a Dragon Dogma como a Persona. Que en la noche pues estaré grabando otro video, a las 12 subiré uno pendiente a eso. Nada, vamos a entrar al Let's Go. Estos son los personajes que ya tengo creados. Y he estado subiéndolo. El más altito sería que es un templario, un calle. Pero el que voy a seguir usando es el Warden, que es que es el que he estado usando en estos días un poquito más. Tenía pensado hacer un personaje nuevo, pero no lo voy a hacer, porque tengo pensado si traerle el contenido de la expansión que sale en verano, la nueva expansión, espero, ¿verdad? Pero la de Necrom, que es la última, no la he jugado. Se quería hacerlo obviamente semanas antes que salga. Está en oferta ahora mismo, eso no sé si la pueda comprar. Y yo creo que las ofertas se acaban mañana. Y como estaba pensando comprar ahí se me fuera el nombre de Dragon Dogma, pues no la compré realmente. Y para comprarla y dejarla ahí, pues no la hace. No que la expansión, si compré el juego completo, porque obviamente tengo que comprar el juego nuevo, pues me va a incluir todo, porque yo siempre compro el estándar. Que aunque ya tengo el juego base y las otras expansiones, pero sí me va a dar la de Necrom, que es lo que me La que me haría falta y High and Lights, creo que es la anterior a esa. Que no la tengo. Pero anyway, vamos rapidito. Voy a traer con este personaje. Es el que vamos a estar haciendo el DLC. De hecho, este personaje lo tengo como werewolf. No puedo hacerlo de los caballos ahora mismo porque no estoy en el área que es. Pero tenemos 500 de eso. Ok, ahí en la tienda. No creo que me dé para nada, pero... no me acuerdo dónde es que están. Son las misiones. Anyway. Pero de hecho este mes estaba gratis el DLC que voy a jugar ahora. Una vez tú completes los quests, ¿verdad? Puedes canjear estas cositas. Es que yo no recuerdo ahora si yo compré el DLC o no, pero yo creo que sí. Pero obviamente hay que cumplir con las misiones, con el quest. Pero anyway, vamos para allá. Encontré lo que quería ver. Así que... el quest está aquí adelante. Y en verdad en esto yo me juqueo rápido cuando una vez me meta de nuevo a jugar esto. Tampoco soy un experto, así que... Este juego es súper gigantesco.
Keep your head down if you don't want one of the Winterborn to chop it off.
Tranquilo. Es que me le di al otro.
Did Orsinium send you? Are you part of the reinforcements? The Winterborn came out of nowhere. It happened so fast. They took our cargo into the hills and the orc peasants chased them. That's when Chief Basrog and his warriors arrived.
Cálmate y cuéntame lo que sucedió.
Our caravan was heading for Orsinium, the new orc city, when the Winterborn landed on the wagons like flesh flies on Skiva pie. The orc peasants refused to let their supplies be taken, so they chased the marauders into the hills.
Ok, permitiste que unos campesinos indefensos fueran tras los merodeadores.
In case you haven't noticed, these cracked acorns aren't worth their weight in bloodberry pudding. Besides, before we could rally our forces, Chief Basrog and his orc warriors arrived. He told us to wait here and then went after the marauders.
Era a la jefe.
I knew I liked you the moment I saw you. Chief Basrog is big and mean and looks like he can fight. But there are an awful lot of marauders. Iceheart's Winterborn won't stop until Basrog and all the orc peasants are dead. You better hurry. I will. Eventually. Maybe. I mean, look around. These people are injured. What happens if the Winterborn come back? Someone has to protect them. Keep them from being picked off one by one. Anyway, I'll keep them safe while you help Chief Basrog.
No, por supuesto, eso que te trae por aquí.
This caravan brought me. I thought we already covered that. Oh, you mean specifically? The invitation. You got one too, didn't you? It talked about testing yourself against the most savage land in Tamriel. That was a challenge I couldn't pass up. He's a chief. In charge of an orc clan or something. If you ask me, he's got more than a chip on his shoulder. It's a whole damn mountain. I don't think he's a big supporter of King Korog, but he saved us before he went to help the peasants. No, we were the caravan guards. Basrog said he was on patrol, looking for Winterborn marauders. Some scary Reach warlord named Iceheart leads them. Even Basrog seemed a bit nervous just talking about him. Now go help the chief before it's too late.
No, por supuesto. Las habilidades ayer.
Keep your heads down and don't move. Chief Bosrog will be back for the rest of us as soon as he can.
We found them. Leave no orc alive.
Somebody help us, please! There's more of them. Watch out!
Move now!
Thanks for the help. We'll head back to the caravan. Stupid to come out here on our own anyway. There are still some of us hiding in the cave near the waterfall.
Ahí están en la cueva.
You have to help them too.
Bastards never had a chance. I saw what you did out there. Thanks for helping the clan orcs. The ones in here, I think it's too late to help them. Iceheart. He froze them solid. The bastards got magic, the likes of which I've never seen. Yes, I'm with Bosrog. We were out on patrol when we saw the Winterborn attack the caravan. By the time we reached the wagons, the marauders had already stolen the supplies, and a group of orc peasants were trying to chase them down. Stupid peasants. You're Fawn Iceheart. He's the most powerful of the Winterborn warlords that have been raiding Wrothgar the past few years. Since he arrived from the Reach, the attacks have gotten worse. Iceheart is strong, ambitious, and extremely dangerous.
Tranquilo, nosotros nos
I
encargamos de...
like your courage, but I don't think you'll get to test it today. If Iceheart was still around, we'd be frozen solid by now. My guess? He got what he wanted and hightailed it out of here. A shame, really. The outlying clans need those supplies. Enough food and supplies to get the outlying clans through the winter. Without those supplies, the clans are going to starve. Chief Bosrog went to track down the marauders and find the supplies. If he fails, I don't know what we're going to do. Search the area and see if you can find anything that even hints as to where the marauders disappeared to. If you happen to pick up their trail, find Chief Bosrog. He'll know what to do.
So, una de las razones también por qué volví a jugar el scroll, pues nunca lo había jugado ultra wide. Y aunque estaba ocupado jugando otras cosas, yo dije vamos a bajarlo, y también le tenía ganas de jugar algo así del Explorer. Así que Tras un minuto.
This is the last of the supplies. Let's get these crates out of here. Don't even think it! These supplies belong to the Winterborn now!
Que muestro la nota. Ok. Pues sí, te puedo bajar y yo bajo por aquí. Cheque, porque tengo dos cosas de eso.
The clan peasants. Are they on their way to Orsinium?
The soldiers escorted them and the wounded outsiders. They should be safe enough.
Safe enough isn't good enough. Go after them. I'll continue to look for the Winterborn and the missing supplies. You're the outsider who leaped into the bear's den to fight the Winterborn? Shan, the wood elf, mentioned you. Surprised you didn't end up all bruised and bloody like the rest of these fools. This is our home, not an amusement for your pleasure. And I appreciate that. Doesn't change the fact that I despise that you're here, though, sticking your nose in our business.
Me habían invitado.
Ah, yes. The king's invitation. And what a royal bag of snakes that is. Look, you have my thanks for saving those people. As much as I hate it, I owe you a favor. But right now, I need to determine where they took the stolen supplies.
Ahí está la nota.
Let me see that. We've been betrayed, and for gold, no less. By Malakath, I'll make sure someone pays for this. Look, I need to protect the next caravan to come through the Merchant's Gate. If you truly want to help Wrothgar, then you will help me. This note indicates that the traitor has interests in the city. I want you to track down this traitor and find our stolen shipments. The fastest way to get on my good side, and on Kurog's, is to expose the traitor and recover our supplies.
Ahora igual quién es.
I suggest you start your search in the inn. Gold and dark dealings often go hand in hand with drinking and celebrating. Don't disappoint me. I hate putting my trust in outsiders. Do everyone a favor and prove me wrong. Unfortunately, not even orcs are immune to greed. War provides too many opportunities for those willing to trade in lives and suffering. Gold. It turns brother against brother. We were better off when we bartered for everything we needed.
Que visita la posada de Orsinium. Vamos para allá. ¿Dónde queda eso? Acá atrás. Para allá. ¿Eh? A ver si está lo del establo por aquí cerca.
I'll soon be heading back to my homeland of Somerset. Are you interested? Very good.
No leí. Eso pasa. Señora, devuélveme a donde yo estaba.
The sea... Sure thing, but I'll warn you. Somerset has a way...
Vuelve, no era aquí.
We depart within the hour. Where are you headed? Safe travels to you. Tell me.
A lo mejor yo viajo así. Está bien, ¿no? No me había fijado que aquello era para fast travel. No me gané ese. Ese no es. Sí, ya. Pero está medio raro. Un poco. Eliminar el mapa. Está de acá. Aquí en mi cara. Y tengo miedo de que me lo quite y venga y se frise como ella. Ay. Que me frise. Ahí está, estamos bien.
Paid you back, and with interest? About time. It's a good day, friend. I've got gold in my pocket and a full mug in my hand. So what can I do for you? I don't see how that's any of your business. And if you're thinking of trying to rob me, well, think again. I need this gold for my daughter. Now leave me be or I'll hit you with my mug.
Ya, tranquilo, estoy tratando de encontrar a alguien que se encontró una gran cantidad de oro recientemente.
Oh, why didn't you just say so? Being all mysterious and scaring a person half to death? So, why are you looking for Gulag?
Solo tengo que averiguar cómo consiguió el oro.
My Trinamax deformed toe, if this gold is illegal, my Shieldhad needs her potions. Alright, let's try this. If you forget all about what we were discussing, then I might have information that will help you. Do you agree?
¿Qué discusión? No he oído nada.
Right. You never heard this from me, but Gulag left here a little while ago to talk to those Khajiit traders. You know, the ones who showed up recently? And if nothing else, you should be able to smell them.
Okay.
He wears some kind of fancy fragrance, says it keeps the spirits docile. The Khajiit sold it to him. You ask me, it smells like a dead horker left out too long in the sun. Follow that scent and it'll lead you right to him.
Okay. Si no hay libros por ahí o algo que leer por aquí. Vamos a abrirle eso de viaje.
Is almost enough to make this one want to stop dealing with him.
Arusha would agree, except for all the gold he gave us. He's got the luck of Joan and Jode, even if he smells like a dead horker.
This one hopes we are blessed with half his luck and twice his gold, but not his scent. This one does not care what you may have heard. We do not deal in illicit goods. However, if you return after we have finished setting up our shop, I may have something that would be of interest to you. Nothing illicit, of course.
No podía evitar escuchar alguna idea de dónde puedo encontrar a Guluk.
We are new to this city. Where the one we do business with goes, we do not know. But when he left us, he headed east, toward the residential district. Of course, all the districts of this city look the same to this one.
Okay, para este calle todos los distritos de esta ciudad se parecen entre sí. Puedo preguntar de qué asuntos anda metido.
Curious, are you? Our business is quite legal, rest assured. Not all Khajiit practice illicit trades, no matter what you may have heard. We sell elixirs of health, cures for illnesses, headache remedies, those sorts of things.
Venderme como medicina.
That is a word, yes. The best for the best price. You won't find a lower price in the city, once we're actually open. But if it's Gulag you seek, just follow the smell. It is quite prominent and it lingers like unwanted house guests.
Ok, seguimos el olor.
Kruger, here!
bath is ours for as long as we want. I paid in advance.
You didn't have 2 gold pieces to rub together last time I saw you, Gulag. What changed?
Fortune happened, my lovely. And who might you be? Go find another bathhouse. I hired this one for the entire day.
I'll let you deal with this, Gulag, darling. I'm going to go and get something to drink.
What's this about? If you aren't here to use the baths, it must be about my tonics. Well, I can assure you, my tonics are guaranteed to cure whatever ails you. Just takes time. And multiple applications.
Háblame del trato que llegaste con los sangre invernal.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm a loyal subject of the king.
No creo.
I don't have anything to do with any damn Winterborn.
Esta carta para Ulfund, Corazón de Hielo, dice lo contrario.
No, I can explain. The people of this city, I made a deal for them. Gold from the Winterborn allows me to produce my tonics at a fraction of the cost. I'm doing this for the people.
Así que los clanes orcos se están muriendo de hambre.
The outlying clans, they're enemies of this city and our king. Their chiefs refuse to accept the king's rule. They'd rather stay stuck in their old ways and traditions. Meanwhile, the poor of this city can't afford medicine. I'm saving lives.
So, la información que transmite costo vida te dio suministro, le dio suministro a los de sangre invernal.
A small price to pay for a larger gain. I've been loyal to this city since before you outsiders started arriving. You have no right to judge me.
Solo dime a dónde llevaron los suministros los de sangre invernal.
Fine. What's the use? See what happens when you just try to help? The supplies were sent to Frostbreak Fortress. That's where the Winterborn warlord, Yorfan Iceheart, plans to regroup his forces. I'm sure he's guarding the supplies personally.
Lo que le digo, le hablaré a la guardia sobre esto, no intentes abandonar la ciudad. Si de verdad estás haciendo esto para ayudar en la ciudad, no te denunciará a la guardia. Vamos a darle eso.
It's good to meet like-minded individuals. You have my thanks. The poor of this city can take comfort in knowing they can afford the tonics they need. I'll find a way to repay you. Don't you worry about that.
Bueno. Sí, pues sí. Esto. Volvemos donde aquí mismo.
Once again, welcome to Orsinium. I look forward to working with you on this grand endeavor. Ah, another traveler arrives in our grand city. Welcome, welcome. Are you one of the chosen? Do you bear the letter from the Forge Mother?
No, la carta, ¿quién eres?
I am a high priestess of Trinimac, serving in Orsinium's temple. Like you, I'm here at the request of Forge Mother Olga to help revive the ancient traditions of truth, honor, and unity. I also greet new arrivals. Tell me, how is your journey?
Ayúdame ayudé a una caravana que fue atacada por la sangre invernal. Los suministros destinados a los clanes distantes fueron robados.
We've received similar reports. Just one of a series of unfortunate incidents that we plan to rectify. Orsimer soldiers and even the king himself are looking into this. King Korog believes that even those who refuse his rule must be cared for.
Sabemos ya dónde llevaron el suministro.
Truly. Perhaps we can still recover the supplies the clans need to survive the winter. The decision to invite outsiders to our land has already reaped untold benefits. Tell me, where have the Winterborn hidden the supplies?
Ogula ha traicionado a los clanes, dijo que los termites se llevarían a la fortaleza escarchada. Ok, y si no, la sangre se los llevaron en suministro. Vamos a ver si es esto.
You located the stolen supplies. Trinimac surely has sent you to us in our time of need. Take this as a reward for helping our people. And you must...
Is this one of the outsiders who responded to my invitation, High Priestess?
Yes,
You there,
Grandforge Mother.
outsider. I would speak with you.
Pero son su brother y toda su madre.
Come, outsider. We have much to discuss.
Okay.
Thank you, Solgra. I will speak to the outsider now. So our ambassador finally found you. Took a damn time. But you're here now, and that's what counts. Welcome to Orsinium. Amazing how fast we rebuilt the place, isn't it? Orsimer can do anything when we work together.
So, he descubierto a dónde llevaron las provisiones.
The damn Reachmen and their foul magic. It provides the Winterborn with an unlimited number of soldiers to send against us. Even so, our soldiers have dispatched all but one of their warlords. That bastard, Jothon Iceheart. Where are the supplies?
Todo está en escarcha quebrada. Oído que el mismo corazón de hielo los protege.
Trinamax smiles upon us then. My son, King Kurog, has already traveled to Frostbreak Fortress to deal with Warlord Iceheart directly. Without a strong leader, the Winterborn threat will fade away. You must go and tell the king about the supplies. There are two things my son can't resist. Food and battle. When he learned of Iceheart's location, he rushed to deal with the warlord personally. Help him end the threat and recover the supplies. The unification of the Orc clans depends on it.
Ok, dice cómo ayudar esto a Rey Kurog a unir los planes orcos.
The Winterborn pose a threat to all of Wrothgar. Jothon Iceheart in particular has long been a thorn in our side. The king issued the order to invite you to our land. If the Winterborn are defeated thanks to that order, the clans will take notice. Of course, but many of our best warriors are off helping the Alliance. Besides, the other clan chiefs are too busy seeking their own glory. My son needs someone at his side who has nothing to prove. Someone without an axe to grind.
¿Qué nos puede decir del
Like
clan?
you. The accursed Winterborn of the Reach. Under the Longhouse Emperors, they dominated these mountains. But the mountains belong to us now. We've driven the cowards back, but their leader, Jothon Iceheart, still lives. It's time to change that.
Ok. Vamos a hablar con... Si ya hablamos con él. Con la... Ah, ok, con otra. Y estoy bien en el inventario, que no vaya... Tengo una habilidad. Ah, que subí esto. ¿Cuál era otro que yo tenía? Este. Si cambiara por la del arco, para seguir subiendo el arco. No me fijé. Cambié la que no era. Creo que volví a cambiar las armas que no eran. Eso pasa. A esta le pongo... A esta... esa es la misión, que no me vaya yo para otro lado. Ah, sabía yo. Me puse la de... Está bien, pero por aquí, está bien. Me había cambiado el quest. Pero como este sitio no lo he descubierto, pues vamos poco a poco a abrirlo.
Why do all the best opportunities always involve caves?
Load those catapults faster, soldiers! We have them right where we want them!
I want all the soldiers from all of the clans to circle the fort. Iceheart won't escape from me this time.
Our soldiers know what to do, Huron. You can count on that.
Then maybe this victory will finally convince you and the other chiefs to fully accept my claim to the throne.
Con el rey.
You always just barge into the king's tent without so much as a by your leave? Who in the name of First Forge do you think you are, troll breath?
Soy Joe Snow, sí, así se me llama mi personaje. Tu madre me ha enviado para ayudarte.
So, you're one of the outsiders my mother's been harping about.
Exacto.
I'm Kurog, king of the Orsinium. Welcome to my war. Your timing's perfect. I'm just finishing this damn fine leg of chubloon. You hungry?
Gracias, traigo noticias. Los suministros robados están dentro de la fortaleza.
It's a good thing that that's where we're going, then. This siege was taking too long anyway. Your fawn Iceheart is the last of the Winterborn warlords. And frankly, I'm ready to be done with him. He knows we're coming, so I'm expecting a good fight.
¿Le enviaste de qué vendríamos? Les avisaste de qué vendríamos.
You bet your arse I told him we were coming. Fair's fair. And it probably scared the ice water out of his veins. I want to see you in action. You lead, I'll follow. Now, let's go kill old Iceheart. Then we can return to Orsinium and feast.
Me parece bien, vamos.
We need to find a way into that fort to get to Iceheart. Talk to the siege commanders and see if they can get us inside.
Habla con el jefe Or. Y el jefe orco este que está aquí, no estoy seguro.
We won't be safe until all of the Winterborn are dead. Now fire!
Look at those catapults fly. I'm amazed the towers can withstand the punishment. The Bretons must have used orc crafters, and they built that place to last. But never fear, the Winterborn won't have a fort to protect them for much longer. Kurog summoned the chiefs of Wrothgar to besiege the Winterborn.
One of our biggest problems are those Briarheart monstrosities. For every one we kill, 2 more take its place. I know there's a solution, but damn if it doesn't keep eluding us.
Okay, ¿cuál es el plan?
We need to get inside the fort. Find out where they're spawning those abominations. But the damn harpies! We can't walk 5 steps without becoming bird food. Siege Commander Dolph's working on a plan. I hope it's a good one, for all our sakes.
Ok, hablaré con el comandante de asedio, Dolph, y veré si puedo echarme una mano.
This is the Winterborn's final stand. We destroy the Briarhearts, while Kurog deals with their warlord, Iceheart. If we succeed, Kurog will have ended a threat that has plagued us for far too long. Maybe then I'll consider accepting him as our king.
Que no voy a estar leyendo todo aquello, so encárgate de las arpillas. Encuentra la forma de entrar. Firmar el que estamos aquí ya cerca.
If you don't find the alchemist and destroy those nests, we'll never break this siege.
You heard him! For the king!
Get down!
I love the smell of the siege camp. It smells warm.
I lose more soldiers that way.
Looks like General Dolph could use a hand.
You brought the king here? Then welcome to our siege camp. Sorry you had to see those damn harpies at work. I'm not sure King Korok should be walking around out in the open, but I've got a barrel full of my own worries to deal with. If you want to become bird food, I'm not going to stop you. And after losing more soldiers to the harpies, I'm ready to accept any help I can get. Besides, anything is better than what the little wood elf was able to accomplish. Sent her in with a squad of orcs to deal with the harpy nests on the towers. Figured if the nests were on fire, the distraction would allow another squad to get in and put an end to the Briarhearts. But both groups have disappeared without a trace.
Se puede intentar encontrar los escuadrones perdidos.
A volunteer? I appreciate that kind of go-get-em attitude. If you do manage to find either of the missing squads, remind them that they have their orders. I expect them to complete their missions. The outcome of this siege depends on them.
Ok, tenemos que buscarlo a ellos. Están cerca. Y volví. Cambié las de esto. Lo hago ahora. Habilidades. Esta es dos armas pequeñas. subir acá arriba, no sé. Si puedo hacer esta primero.
Like reinforcements have arrived. You and the king have come to our aid? We're honored. But we've been trapped in here for too long. We still have a mission to complete.
¿Cómo acabaste atrapado aquí?
Once again, we underestimated the Winterborn's capabilities. They caught scent of us as soon as we penetrated the walls. Harpies from above, Winterborn from all sides. We lost a lot of soldiers before we were able to take refuge in this tower.
¿Y cuál es la misión de tu escuadrón?
We need to get our archer into position to mark the Harpy Eyries so that our catapults can target them and destroy them. We lost all of our archers. The Wood Elf's all we have left. I hope she's as good of a shot as she claims to be.
¿Una idea de dónde está el segundo escuadrón?
Our squad split off right after we entered the fortress. They're protecting the Breton alchemist who's supposed to be able to put an end to the Briarheart threat. But it doesn't matter if they're dead or alive if we don't deal with the Harpies.
¿Y en qué lo puedo ayudar?
If you can clear us a path to the towers, we can get the elf into position so she can loose her signal arrows. Then the catapults can do their work. We need to hurry. We've lost too much time already.
Okay. Troops to the Winterborn.
Nada. Okay. Vamos a ver qué primero.
Keep up, Elf. The Harpies aren't going to kill themselves.
So many
Right.
stairs.
No time for complaints either. We have a mission to complete.
All right. Pushy orc. Just tell me when you want me to make the strike.
Keep up, Elf. Those Harpies aren't going to kill
But
themselves.
there are so many
Keep up,
stairs.
Elf. Those Harpies aren't going to kill
But
themselves.
there are so many stairs.
Si puedo hablar con él.
No time for complaints either. We have a mission to complete.
All right. Pushy orc. Just tell me when you want me to make the strike.
Okay, ahora sí.
Gusting winds, flying birds trying to eat us, fire everywhere. But that up there, that's a stationary target that needs an arrow in it. Just tell me when you want me to make the strike.
Yeah. Perfecto. Vamos al otro. Ahora sí.
Look at it burn.
Tower secure. Good work, outsider. The wood elf is right behind me.
I'm getting really tired of you orcs trying to leave me be... That's strange. Where did the sergeant go? Oh, typical. Now I know why Orsinium put out that call for help. Well, at least you're still here. Let me know when you want me to light the signal.
I love
Do me a favor and don't let any of those filthy harpies... 2 Ares destroyed, no problem. Now, let's find the Britain alchemist.
There.
The Winterborn know how to set up a defense. This will be a battle to remember.
All right. On the count of 3, I'll just run and not look back. Wait, who's there?
So this is where the little alchemist...
I recognize that orc standing beside you. That's King Kurog. I'm honored that you and the king came to find me. I just wish you had gotten here sooner, before the rest of my squad was lost.
¿Qué le pasó a tu escuadrón?
Well, we were supposed to wait until the nests were destroyed before heading inside to find the source of the Briarhearts. But the Winterborn, they found us, overwhelmed the soldiers. I ran. I'm not proud of it, but I'm alive. That's what matters. Someone has to destroy the source of the Briarhearts, and I've dealt with the Reach before. They're a rather unhealthy obsession of mine. I know their beliefs, the way they attune with nature. Those Briarhearts, they're as natural as you and I. I have an inkling, but I need to get inside to confirm it. I need to see how they're applying their magic. That will lead me right to the source of the Briarhearts. But you'll need to keep me alive. A lot of people are counting on me to succeed. There's nothing else we can do out here. Let's get inside. I was the only alchemist available. I wish I wasn't, but here I am. Besides, they needed someone who had some experience with the Reach. Of course, I never expected to end up in the middle of a siege.
Okay. Entrar a la fortaleza, correr lo otro. Los dos están ahí mismo. Ahí.
Oh, good. You found him.
Vamos allá.
Let's go.
Come, follow me. If my suspicions are correct, we shouldn't have any trouble finding what I'm looking for.
We're all going to die down here, aren't we?
Keep your eyes open. We're looking for a plant or a root. Something that doesn't appear quite natural.
Que ayuda en la investigación de corazón. Okay.
Something odd, out of place. Something like this. Now there's something you don't see every day. A tree growing out of a corpse. I'd say this is what we're looking for. This sapling is but a root, however. A small part of a greater whole. Reach magic corrupts nature. It uses its innate properties to forge terrible powers. The Briarhearts require a larger plant to nurture them and make them grow. But this vile sapling is certainly connected. I can feel energy flowing through it.
¿Qué significa esto exactamente?
We need to destroy some of these saplings. Cut off their power to weaken the central tree. Once weakened, I can apply an alchemical solution to the central tree, wherever it grows, and hopefully destroy it, roots and all. Reach magic invades nature, the way a plague violates an infirm body. It changes its host, taking hold and letting its corruption grow stronger. It creates defenses, barriers that can't be easily overcome. It needs to be weakened before we lay siege. Find the saplings and burn as many as you can. That will weaken the corruption and make the defenses more fragile. Meanwhile, I'll concoct a potion using clippings from these little ones. Leave the elf here if you would. I could use. Leave the sapling I found alone. I'll use it to prepare and test my elixir while you burn as many of the others as you can. By the time you return, I'll have developed a poison powerful enough to eat through the central tree's weakened defenses.
¿Te has tratado antes de este tipo de magia de la cuenca?
No, not exactly. In some ways it's the same, but in many others it's completely different. The last time I dealt with reach magic, they were utilizing vines as big as you or I. This is an entirely new type of twisted magic, even for them. I'm completely confident of my abilities. That's just my nature. At its core, reach magic is all the same. They just employ different vessels for their perversions.
Está bien, está bien. Tenemos que buscarle estas cosas. Llevándola.
Winterborn have any magic that isn't just vile and disgusting? Otro camino para allá. Voy a ir para acá. Aquí están para acá. Aquí están para arriba. Eso digo, que están arriba.
visto esto por aquí.
Keep fighting, even though you're already defeated. What sad little creatures you are. You think you are clever, burning tiny saplings. But they are mere children compared to our beloved tree. Your actions do not surprise me. Orcs and allies all believe they are stronger than the Reach. Foolish even to the end.
Este es cancelado.
I am preparing myself. Going through the ritual period of solitude before they place the Briarheart in my body. Once I take my place as a Briarheart warrior, I will kill you and rain death down upon the orcs who befoul our land. Angry, I am burning with a righteous rage. Once I have joined the ranks of the Briarheart warriors, that anger will fuel my vengeance and bring justice to my people. What haven't the orcs done? They claim land that rightfully belongs to the Reach. They attack and kill my people. They eat food that should be eaten by Winterborn. They are animals. Not even the help of outsiders will save them from
Quédense en sus corazones de espino.
our magic. You will never understand. To receive a Briarheart is a precious gift. To receive one while I'm still alive,
Y son los que estoy quemándote, chaval.
that is a singular honor. The Hag Ravens give us these gifts, even as they care for the tree upon which the sacred fruit grows. What a terrible enemy you are. You don't even know about the source of your own doom. I would feel sorry for you, but instead I just want to kill you even faster. Of course I know about the tree. It gives the sacred fruit life. It is strong, powerful, eternal. It cannot be destroyed. It hates you, you know, because you burn its babies. I will kill you for doing that too, once I get my Briarheart.
Cuando destruyamos el árbol no habrá más corazón.
You think you can destroy our eternal tree with fire and axes? Ah, your tools are useless! The tree's roots run strong and deep. But please, feel free to give it a try. The Hag Ravens will eat your eyes and use your body for fertilizer.
Yo creo que te lo repetiré.
Angry! I am burning with a righteous... What haven't the orcs done?
As the only king in this dang place, you'd think I'd get to burn one of those saplings. The deal. Suppose I have servants.
don't suppose you... maybe... might have seen Alanon on your way back? Maybe?
¿Qué ha sido de...? No.
Listen, it wasn't my fault. Alanon sent me to get him some moss that grows on the walls down here. When I got back, the alchemist was gone.
Tenemos que encontrar al alquimista.
Right. That's an excellent plan.
Bueno, tenías una tarea.
But you should take this. Alanon said it was the last ingredient he needed to finish his elixir. I don't see his alchemy bag, so he must have the rest of the components with him. If the tree hasn't eaten them yet.
El árbol se ha comido a...
What? No, of course not. At least, I don't think it ate him. But he told me that the Winterborn plant briarheart seeds in dead bodies. The seed eats the body, sprouts roots, and nourishes the tree. Or something like that. I wasn't really listening.
Okay. No tengo idea ni a dónde podría ir.
Well, I went that way to gather the moss, so he must have gone the other way. Probably turn right at the bend ahead. Let's split up. We can cover more ground that way. Besides, I kind of feel it's my fault, since I left him alone and all that.
Déjame compartir esto rápido. A ver, el video.
Don't blame the elf. She was just following orders. Tell you the truth, I need more soldiers like her in my army.
¿Dónde era? Sí. Okay. Busca la misma gente que se fue.
It's about time you got here. Do something before I roast up here.
Vaya. ¿Qué crees que yo hago, güey?
Don't just stand there and watch me roast. Do something. What am I doing? I'm being roasted alive. What does it look like I'm doing?
A ver si puedo averiguar
They
cómo
have
bajar
my
las
alchemy
aguas.
bag. The elixir was nearly complete when I stumbled into that Winterborn patrol. No, no. We're running out of time and you have a more important task to complete. You have to destroy the central tree.
Pero güey, déjame ayudar.
Otherwise, the Briarheart warriors will eventually overrun the orcs. I'll find a way out of here somehow.
¿Qué quieres que haga?
Find the Hagraven that snatched my alchemy bag and grab the elixir. I couldn't wait for Evelie, so I found the moss on my own. Of course, that's when I ran into the Winterborn. Anyway, get the elixir and destroy that tree. Finish this. For me.
Okay.
There you are. I was looking all over for... Hey! How'd Alanon get up there? That doesn't look very safe. I'm not 100% certain, but I bet I could break the chain holding up the cage with a few well-placed arrows.
¿Qué para ayudar entonces?
Sure. Don't worry. I've got this. You don't suppose the cage will shatter on impact, do you?
Solo asegúrate de que Alien no se reciba daño alguno. Okay.
No worries. I never hit anything I'm not aiming at. Well, except for that one time, but that totally doesn't count. I told Bompo not to move. Go on.
De hecho, todavía yo con este personaje, yo no tengo mi companion. Tengo que acordarme cuál era la misión. Lo tengo con los demás. Es afuera, ¿no? No. Aquí sí. Seguro, sí. El árbol, sí.
Pour it on the tree. The Winterborn are on their way. Defend the tree until the elixir does its work. Just don't let the Winterborn get close enough to heal it.
Okay.
No! Stop the intruders! The tree must not be destroyed!
Pero está subiendo. Cogí eso. Puedo, güey. Muévete, no se dio vuelta. Finally.
solved. Now, let's go take care of Iceheart.
Acá todavía. A ver. Por poco me voy.
If you have any questions before we go in there, now's the time.
Para subir de nivel. ¿Qué hace esta? No, no la tengo.
I can see why my mother was so insistent about you. You're pretty good in a fight. I was gonna do this by myself, but I'm damn glad I waited for you. I'd be a fool to challenge Iceheart without you.
Parecía muy seguro antes.
Confident? Yes. Stupid? No. Your fine Iceheart is a legend among the Reachmen. For a while, we didn't even think he was a real person. But he's very real. And if the rumors are true, he's gonna be extremely difficult to kill.
Realmente esos rumores.
They say Yurfan has ice in his veins. That he can freeze an orc's blood with a flick of his wrist. Probably an exaggeration, but we should be careful. Either way, between the two of us, I'm certain we can beat him. Of course, more or less. But in case the battle goes badly, I should thank you now. I haven't fought alongside anyone I trusted since I became king. It's been an honor. Enough with the deep conversation. You ready to smash Iceheart's face?
Vamos allá.
I love it when my enemies mock me. Helps me work up a good rage.
You treat everything like a joke. That's why the orcs refuse to follow you. You mock the fallen and dishonor their sacrifices.
Dishonor them? Ha! I'll honor them by separating your head from your body. Iceheart's blade is mine. Now maybe the clans will finally accept my rule.
No se queda nada aquí.
You don't know how good that feels. Your fun Iceheart is finally dead.
Significa que mi cámara queda ahí mismo.
And try as you might, you can't get out that really big belch. Then, finally, you let out a thunderous burp. Yes, that's how I feel right now. For all practical purposes, yes. The remaining Winterborn will put up a fight, but without a warlord, my soldiers should be able to wrap this up in short order. As for me, I can't wait to show off my trophy to the clan chiefs.
Y todavía tenemos que ocuparnos de eso.
Well, don't let me keep you. You've shown that you're capable enough. You have my full confidence. Just don't go and get yourself killed, all right? I have plans for you, my friend. Big plans! Someone needs to examine the stolen supplies and get them ready for transport. Might as well be me. Meet me back at the keep when you're done. I want you there when I tell the chiefs what we accomplished today.
Ok, regresa al bastión. Vamos a hablar con ellos y después con...
I just need to catch my breath. I'll be fine.
He tried to roast you. That's not how we define fine where I come from.
Compared to some of my adventures, this was practically a day at the fair. The Wood Elf got me out of that cage with a damn fine strike. Damn fine. And you handled the Briarheart tree perfectly. Well done.
Ha funcionado la electricidad, hemos destruido la... Ok.
Indubitably. I watched the roots burn with my own eyes. The siege commander needs to hear about this, so we can press the advantage and put an end to the Winterborn threat. As for me, I'm going to relax. Somewhere in Orsinium with a very large drink.
Okay, y regresar al
Turn
bastión.
to the siege commander, and let's finish off these bastards.
Vamos allá. Se patrona. Reposo. Sala de trono.
We didn't come for a sermon, priestess. I'm just here to see Kurog.
I meant no offense, Chief Barzrag. I only seek to spread Trinamac's good words.
Again with these Trinamac lies. Let me show you what Malacath thinks of your stupid words.
Your anger is uncalled for, clan chiefs. Please excuse us, Solbra. I see our champion has returned.
You? They pulled you into their madness? How disappointing.
He llegado como se está hablé con ella.
As you can see, the clan chiefs can be a contentious lot. They oppose King Kurog at every turn, especially on matters of faith. But tell me, was Kurog successful? Did you defeat the Winterborn warlord?
Y el señor de la guerra del clan Sangre Invernal está muerto. El rey Kurgo me dijo que nos reuníamos aquí.
I knew you'd be able to help Kurog in his mission. Perhaps now the other clans will see that Kurog is destined to lead us all. Once all the clans unite, just imagine the power we will wield.
¿Por qué están los jefes aquí?
The king sent for them. They are a few of the more vocal opponents to my son's plans, and they refuse to bend their knees to him.
Los jefes no están de acuerdo con el rey Kurgo.
They are blinded by centuries of custom and tradition. They refuse to see the glory that King Kurog wants to bestow upon us all. Instead, they stick their heads in the mud like a frightened Argonian and pretend that the old ways are so much better. My son wants to free us from the traditions that hold us back. They mire us in outdated notions and restrictions. We need to become a modern society if we want the other kingdoms to respect us, to take us seriously. King Kurog will make that happen.
Excellent! Everyone's here. The time has come. Swear allegiance to me. Orsinium will prosper once the clans unite under my rule.
This again, Kurog? Why should we submit to you this time?
Behold! I wield the Blade of Iceheart. With the help of outsiders, I have vanquished our greatest foe and retrieved the stolen supplies. The chiefs could not stop the Winterborn. Only I have accomplished that.
You ask much, Kurog, to turn away from Malakath, to abandon our most cherished customs.
Bazrog, my old friend, your outdated ideas will be the death of me.
Don't tempt us, Kurog. Our traditions won't bend to the will of an idiot chief who decides to call himself king.
Yeah, right.
Idiot! Chief! I am your king. You would all do well to remember that. Now get out of my sight!
You embark on a dangerous path, Kurog. We won't forget this.
Se puso feo.
Treasonous bastards! I just saved their ungrateful arses, and this is the thanks I get? I even showed them Iceheart's sword! How can I create a united nation when the chiefs refuse to accept my rule?
¿Ha sido un ejemplo típico de vuestras reuniones?
More often than not, yes. There's always some fool who wants to quote the Code of Malakath or insult my honor. It infuriates me! How can we build a respectable kingdom when we can't even abandon our most ridiculous superstitions?
Matar al jefe Tarak era realmente necesario.
Targak? It was all I could do not to kill all three of those troll lovers. Let Bazrog and Dular think about what happened. I only hope they can set aside old traditions and accept the future I envision. Their support would make things much easier.
¿Que te puedo ayudar en algo más?
For now, no. Go explore Wrothgar and get to know this great city. Enjoy yourself. When you're ready for a new challenge, find me at my private tavern in the city. I'm sure I'll have something that requires your specific skill set by then.
Ok, menos nos dio la hoja esa. Perfecto. Por el rey de la gloria y la gloria. Ok. Ok, ya lo pasamos, ¿no? So, vamos a ver lo que nos dio. Esta. Recién ha llegado a Wrothgarian. Y tenemos esto. Un área aquí. La que tengo. En las habilidades. Voy a seguir usando el arco. A verificar lo de... Me quiero el logro de Hacedor de Reyes para poder comprar esto. Es que no hice. Después lo buscaré. No sé si queda otro tipo de misión aquí. A ver. Creo que hay una por aquí. Ahí va abajo, te la paso, te la presto donde ahí está. Así que esa ahí. Me sale como si estuviera aquí, pero no lo veo. Esta la fue. Yo todavía me faltan cosas de hacer aquí. Esta la abajo.
This one committed no crime. Please, this one shouldn't be here. It was Argolas who stole from the king, not poor Zabani. Zabani met Argolas on the way to Orsinium. Many dangers lined the road, so we traveled together. We celebrated our arrival with drinks. When this one returned from the privy, the guard accused Zabani of stealing from the king. Of what? She does not know. Gone. Zabani was a fool to trust him. This one remembers he mentioned his camp. Why would a traveler have a camp unless he was a bandit? Please, free Zabani. She has nowhere else to turn. Argolas always wrote in a journal. Zabani is certain his plans to frame her are within. This one saw a map inside his journal. To his bandit camp? Not far. This one can show you. Please, find the journal and prove Zabani's innocence.
Ok, pero lo haremos después. Cogimos esa misión. Si hay otra aquí adentro, la elegimos.
This work never ends.
Que no creo. Intentarle coger las que están en el área, porque yo sé que nos van a ir a sacar y poder completar, que nunca me he puesto así a hacerlo. Ya pasé como quien dice ese DLC. Pero verificar, o sea, hacerlo poco a poco. Y como les mencioné, quiero hacerlo de vez en cuando, tirarme una misión así. Que hay una. Perdón, hacer live y jugar, sacarle un día más que para jugar el Discord, pues estaré haciendo. Porque puede que me tire como... Puedo abrir la casa. Dice que la misión está ahí. Ah. No la puedo abrir. En algún momento. Ahí se puede depositar unas cosas. ¿Dónde es que está el banco aquí? De verdad. Vamos a mirarlo acá. Por este mismo camino. Antes de irme. Que hay una... Fíjese en el folleto, ok. La reina da la bienvenida a los maestros de arte. Espera. Anyway, le di. No quiero cogerlas ahora todas, después vengo. Que si me pongo a hablar con cada personaje me voy a quedar aquí. Quiero depositarle las cosas que tengo. Aquí está. No sé por dónde diablos quedar en medio, pero anyway, vamos a guardar las cosas. Más bien yo guardo los materiales. ¿Qué diablo es? Ok.
This city makes me proud.
Ok, capacidad del banco 100, yo creo que está completo. ¿Cuánto es para...? A ver si puedo guardar. Ahí, perfecto. Pero no sé si los materiales que ya... Ve. Puedo seguir depositando así. Ay. Algo es algo que deposite. Lo otro es lo de la armadura. Déjame hacerlo de viaje. Lo de research. Eso está... por aquí. Está cerca.
Excuse me. Remember me? From the Winterborn ambush? Remember me? From the Winterborn ambush to you. Caravan. Hey, I'm talking to you.
Después, señor. No tengo tiempo para... Okay. De manera que está good, que está todo cerca. Para aquí. Esto se está investigando. Ah, en la misma mesa. Pero falta una. A ver cuál es. Yo creo que no está todo aquí. Eso me gusta que es el sitio principal que siempre estaba porque está todo cerca. Tienes que ir a las otras mesas, tengo que... la casa que tenga, mejorarlo. Añadir las diferentes... No lo he hecho. Pero anyway, ya lo voy a dejar hasta aquí. Luego cogemos ese cuello, ya tenemos uno. Que es este. Es que hay varios aquí ya.
I welcome Morkel Clan to Orsinium. Their work is without compare.
Ojalá ya
Some will say otherwise. But
Come in, come in. Feel free to look around. Welcome, welcome. Come in and see all the wonders that the House of Orsimer Glories has to offer. Of course, there will be much more to see once all of our exhibits are in place. This is the newly established Museum of Wrothgar, authorized by the king himself. Our mandate is to collect historic treasures related to orcs and the Orsimer nation. But I'm simply a scholar. I can't go searching for ancient relics.
Podemos echarte una mano.
Of course! But before I ask you to go traipse around in search of historic treasures, why don't you take this downstairs and put it on display? It's the Agra Kran, the Blood Shield. It was recently donated to the museum by an anonymous adventurer. Place the shield on the proper display downstairs. In the meantime, I'll write out a list of the historic relics we're hoping to secure for the museum. Come back and speak to me after you're finished.
Ah, marcado. ¿Puedes dejar? Hay que examinarle. Ah, colócala ahora. No lo había visto. Ahí está.
I appreciate your help. You wouldn't believe how much goes into getting the museum ready for visitors. Just preparing the displays was a tremendous amount of work. If you're interested, I have a lead on another piece we're seeking, Uzdabek's helm. Have you heard of the mountain called Sorrow, along the northern border of Wrothgar? According to the Burska clan's oral tradition, the helm was last seen in that area. Just be careful. The mountain and the land around it is decidedly treacherous.
Creo que estaremos haciendo eso. Mientras encuentre misiones por ahí, las escojo y las vamos haciendo poco a poco. Depende de cuál de las dos esté más cerca. Esta es la de el diario. Esa es en otro sitio, la que ella me dio. Pues vamos a marcar esta. Y déjame hacer fast travel allí.
Excuse me. Remember me? From the Winterborn ambush? The caravan? Hey, I'm talking to you.
Está bien, está bien.
Run, you idiot. Well, I'm not cleaning this up.
Sorry for shouting at you. It must be this city. Makes me want to walk fast and speak loudly. Oh, you must remember me. The caravan? The Winterborn ambush? Thanks again for helping us with that.
Después lo hago porque esto es de otra principal. Bájalo. Este de aquí. Ok. Lo dejamos aquí, después hago esa misión. Subí al 31. Vamos a sacar el menú ya. Nada, mi gente, hasta aquí voy a dejar el live. Creo que en la tarde pues tengo pensado hacer uno de Titanfall para bajarle esas ganas que le tengo a un juego multiplayer. Luego estaré grabando otro video de Persona y más en la noche, como hice ayer, pues estaré jugando Halo para ver si completo ese pase que está gratis, aproveché que está gratis. Así que eso es lo que vamos a estar haciendo luego. El live en la tarde y luego estaré jugando Halo en la noche y grabando un video de Persona. Bueno, mi gente, si les gustó, denle like, comente. Como les mencioné, espero traerle cada sábado el Scroll Online. Si es que no me da, pero no creo porque ya este viernes sale Dragon Dogma. Pero este sábado no lo haré, ya que hoy lo jugué. Lo que voy a hacer es que el viernes, sábado voy a estar haciendo videos y domingo haciendo videos de Dragon Dogma, que tampoco creo que haga live de Starfield el domingo, porque voy a estar jukeado con un Dragon Dogma, así que pendiente al canal porque voy a estar subiendo gameplay primero de Dragon Dogma. Y lo que tengo pensado es hacer varios videos y luego, porque no me gusta que me interrumpan mientras juego, o sea, live, pues sé que las personas se ponen a hablar y demás y como que le pierdo el rollo. Voy a estar subiendo los primeros videos live y también estoy considerando hacer live de Persona, ya que voy a empezar subiendo contenido de Dragon Dogma, pues hacer como que live para seguir adelantando el juego y poder meterle horas como estoy haciendo con este. Entonces, anyway, pendiente aquí al canal. Así que nada, gracias a todos. Nos vemos hasta la próxima.